This year, 1 in 5 people will meet their maker due to an obesity-related disease. The food companies don't care what they put in your food, and the weight loss industry has no qualms about telling you lies. The only goal is profit, and that's why obesity is out of control. The worst thing is that it's all entirely preventable. The truth is, we're all being poisoned, and I'm going to tell you how it all came to be. It all started many decades ago in the good old US of A, where sugar beets and cane couldn't be grown, so had to be imported. This made sugar extremely expensive, so for years the food industry looked for cheaper alternatives. In the end, that alternative came from corn. In the 1970s, a clever group of Japanese men found a way to make a food-grade sweetener out of corn. They called it high fructose corn syrup, and because the government subsidised corn production, it could be mass-produced at an incredibly low cost. High fructose corn syrup revolutionised the food processing industry. Processed foods which would otherwise have tasted like cardboard suddenly became extremely palatable and addictive. High fructose corn syrup was so profitable for the food companies that it soon found its way into nearly everything. We all know there's a load of sugar in soda, but what the hell is it doing in bread or sauces? In 1982, the USDA insisted that the country needed to reduce fat consumption to combat heart disease. This led to the low-fat craze, whereby foods had all their fat removed. This was supposed to make them healthy, but no fat meant no flavour, unless they replaced the fat with something sweet. Take a look at the average fat intake in the 1960s and compare it with the fat intake in the 2000s. As you can see, a 10% drop. Now look at people's health in the 1960s. Green is healthy, red is unhealthy, and compare that to the year 2000. As you can see, less fat has actually worsened the nation's health. So why did the USDA warn against consuming too much fat, but not high fructose corn syrup? Likely because it would have taken a wrecking ball to a very lucrative industry. Nowadays, America favours imports and its export industry has all but vanished. This is true, except with food. The US exports more than $150 billion worth of food every single year. That's more than any other country in the world today, and high fructose corn syrup is an effective and inexpensive preservative, keeping foods from expiring, which enables them to be shipped around the globe. In light of the obesity crisis, high fructose corn syrup has become extremely controversial, and thanks to public pressure, companies have started to use it less within their products. Unfortunately, it's still not enough. Try to wrap your head around this stat. The average American still consumes nearly 170 pounds of sugar annually. That means they're putting close to half a pound of sugar in their bodies every single day. Lush. But it's not just an American problem. Countries all around the world have been importing American foods stuffed full of high fructose corn syrup, and now we're all getting bigger. Obesity has impacted everywhere, but few places have been hit harder than Dubai. The food companies deny that high fructose corn syrup is to blame, but I'm not so sure. Look at this chart of obesity rates in the US and compare it to the states with the highest soft drink consumption. Do you see the pattern? It should come as no surprise to learn that soft drinks are absolutely loaded with high fructose corn syrup. So what is the evidence telling us? Why is everyone in Dubai locked in a constant battle with their weight? Is it a lack of self-control? I don't think so. In the bigger picture, self-control is only a small part of the equation. So few people have even heard of high fructose corn syrup, and fewer still knew they were actually eating it. Who would expect a sugar additive in their ketchup or salad dressing? It's so twisted. The American food industry is killing millions of people, all in the name of profit. Dubai is quickly turning into a giant food desert. Fast food restaurants outnumber healthy alternatives by 10 to 1, and obesity rates continue to rise. For the sake of our health and the health of our kids, we have to act. First, we can be the example and change our own eating habits. We must lead the movement away from the junk that's killing us and grow the market for healthy options. The only chance we have at stopping the obesity epidemic in Dubai is by fighting back against this environment of deeply toxic food.